When in doubt, just drink tea. That's all you get for today. You just see me drinking tea. Will be very exciting, let's play. Alright. Yeah. Cause it's been some time. Exactly a week. Let's just have a look what's timed, what we want to do. Cause the next main quest is to go to the Grey Garrison, or rather to talk with Arabev about assaulting it and taking it back from the demons. But before we do that, I want to do everything we can do, so we don't miss anything. And yeah, we have of course the plan to discuss the attack plan. We still want to gather allies, but we don't really have any more specifics on that. And we have Woljif's quest with the Thieflings. So I think we're just gonna go to... Oh, we could also go to the wine cellar. But I think that's it. Besides that, we already went to everything. I think going to the Great Garrison could initiate the main quest. So yeah, and all the other ones don't seem to be in this chapter, or not limited to this chapter. Alright, then let's just go to the Thiefling hideout, after that to the wine cellar, always fun place to visit, and yeah, then go back to the Defender's Heart and do the main quest. It's quite a huge city, if just that way is 2 hours. I'm very happy so far. It at least doesn't seem to crash. Who needs more than 8 GB of memory? Still happy when I got more back.
Beautiful.
It doesn't look too friendly. Sister Kerismei. The basement is dark and dank, and you are immediately struck by the hostility of the gathered Tieflings. 5 of them are kneeling along the wall, separate from the rest. The tall woman, who had been cleaning her fingernails with the tip of a knife, greets you with narrowed eyes. Brother Woljif, you got my message then. Sorry I couldn't swing by sooner, dear Sister Kerismei. It was just one thing after another. First I was in shackles, next... Well, no. I was still in shackles and I was being watched, and then the chief got me out and I came here straight away. I knew you'd been waiting for me. Enough talking, or else we'll be here all night. So, we had a clear plan. We were going to wait for nightfall, slip into the shop, grab the goods and leave. Even if the neighbors called the guard, there was time to get away. What happened? That bitch Arabev showed up almost right away. She knew we'd be there. Somebody betrayed us, and I have a good idea who it was. What do you have to say? Make it quick. Never be lawful. You say, Woljif, why don't you just tell us your side of the story? What exactly happened? Kerismei turns to you. He speaks. I thought Woljif only brought you so he'd have someone to hide behind if things went south. What there to tell? About a week ago, Sister Kerismei got 6 of us together in this very basement. Me and those 5 over there, I mean. Woljif jerks his head toward the 5 Thieflings kneeling by the wall. She rounds us up and she says we've got a score. Enchantries and wonders. The one place nobody's ever been able to hit. The place that's guarded by a golem. But now, a powerful scroll that would knock out the golem just happened to come out into our possession. Along with a tip off that the shop owner would be gone on a particular night. All 6 of us know a bit of magic, and we know that any enchanted junk will sell for a pretty penny. So we're in. I mean, maybe the contact saying that the shop owner was away also was the one who, like, told Arabev? And the most important thing was that none of us was to be hanging about the shop ahead of the job. No casing out the place, no calling attention to ourselves from either the golem or its master. This job was top secret. That's all true so far. Go on. We did everything right with the locks and the golem. I picked the lock, I remember it clear as day. Sister Lorna was on lookout. Brother Melrune had the scroll. Duffy, Tavi and Vanya brought the sacks. We covered the window and lit the torches. I remember scooping up rings and tossing them into a sack. And one right expensive one rolled away from me. I crawled under a table after it, and next thing I know, Erebus was there. Everybody scampered. But I was still under the table. Not my finest moment. I was going to wait it out, but then those blockheads were dragging me out by my tail and put me in shackles. They took all my rings off me, about 20,000 worth. And to add insult to injury, I never found the last one. In the end, I even busted over nothing. So they caught you, poor thing, stripped you of your loot, and you didn't even manage to stash anything. Kerismei is pointedly polishing a knife. Where's the moon of the abyss, Brother Woljif? What exactly is the moon of the abyss? It was an amulet. It used to sit on a little cushion on the window of Ancient Trees and Wonders. Sterling silver, sparkled like a star. Fine piece of work. On one side there was a half moon, you know, a crescent or waning moon, and in the middle there was a dark crystal, like it was eclipsing the moon. Old man Philman was so proud of that amulet. He used to say, "I'll never sell it, it's the jewel of my collection." Woljif sighs unhappily. I used to go there to see what kind of treasure there were in the world. There's nothing else to look at in Kenabres. People used to claim it was a powerful thing, but who's to say? If you ever stole a thing like that, you'd have the guards on you the second you tried to fence it. So she was there. He was there before. Everybody knew that you were always hanging around Ancient Trees and Wonders, drooling over the moon of the abyss. Did you think you could swipe it in all the commotion and keep it for yourself? Did you hope that we'd all be locked up and you'd get off scot-free and with a fancy trinket to boot? Don't take me for a muck, Woljif. I see right through you. But I mean, why would Arabeth arrest her own informant? It doesn't sound very smart. You took the word right out of my mouth. It doesn't make any sense. If I were the rat, I'd have kissed her on the hand and been long gone by now. You know me, sister. I'm a cautious fellow, not an idiot. Why would I go against the family? So, the fish in the salon can have a nice, Woljif-sized dinner. The moon of the abyss is a pretty bauble, to be sure, but it's just an amulet. It ain't worth dying over. Inside. You know, Arabeth's people would protect you. You knew you could pin the moon going missing on them, and now you've come here with backup. You knew exactly what I was going to say to you. Only problem is, nobody's returned the amulet to Falman. Are you giving Arabeth a cut? Is that it? Have you seen her? Do you think she'd take a cut of anything I offered her? She can't be bored. She's like 3 heralds of iomedae all rolled into one. He speaks the truth. You'll find some knights who'll take bribes, I'm sorry to say, but Arab Tiravet isn't one of them. Alright, go on, Woljif. That's the whole sorry story. Woljif crosses his arms, looking affronted. Some family this turned out to be. It's just a name in the end. In a real family, people take each other at their word. They don't throw around accusations. I didn't take the moon of the abyss. What am I going to do with it? You can't sell it, you know, Crusaders. It's a special item. You can't wear it, it'll get nicked. It's pretty to look at, sure, but it ain't that pretty. If that's important to you, Sister Kerismei, I'll find it. And I'll drag the traitor here by his horns, just so you don't end up at the bottom of the salon. Bet you don't know what you're gonna owe me for that. An apology. Right here, in front of everyone, you're gonna apologize loud and clear so everybody hears it. You say, "Sorry, Woljif, you're a good guy and I was wrong about you." Fine. You're one of my people, which is why I'm going to give you some time. But if you run, Brother Woljif, the family will get you wherever you go. You spend the rest of your life looking over your shoulder, tossing and turning every night. hearing poison in every cup and every meal. You look into the eyes of every tiefling you meet, wondering if the families come for you. You'll have no peace. But one day, you'll be tired of running. You'll stop to catch your breath, and that is when we'll get you. Got that? You've a way with words, Sister Kerismei. A way that almost made me wet myself. But a way nonetheless. Let's go, Chief. We'll go chat up that scary girl Arabeth. She knows you little, we can ask her who ratted us out. I'll let you do the talking. Thanks. Thanks, Woljif. You know, Kenabres is burning. Why are you squabbling here instead of, you know, fleeing the city? Kerismei purses her lips. I'd be glad to leave, like the rest of my brothers and sisters, but in the family there's nothing worse than betrayal, and it's something we do not forgive. We don't forgive anyone who lets traitors off the hook either. If I don't find the rats, my superiors, let's just say I wish I was burning in Kenabres. I want to keep living, so I'm going to take a chance. Until I find out who the traitor is here, no one is leaving. What a nice little family. Also interesting that you usually got the opportunity to just be, okay, I'll attack you, you die. Alright. We're gonna find the traitor and come back here then, I guess. And I'll get my apology. Onward to Arabeth, Chief. Let's go clear my name. Root out the traitor, but be quick about it. Time is running out. I don't want to get chewed up by demons. Let's see what we can do. I mean, not sure if we really want to rat out the informant.
Here we go.
I think looting in a den of Thieflings sounds like a pretty bad idea. But when has that ever stopped me? What's here? Hey, if you value your life, you won't even look in this direction. Okay. Makes sense though. I'm still curious what's here. Is it like a storage room? Alright, sounds like we're just going to head back. And I'm not sure if Arabeth is going to help us. Yeah, I don't know, let's just go to the wine cellar. So many random encounters.
I can handle it.
Marauder Illusionist. Level 2.
You've crossed the
come on.
Cover me, all right? Do not.
I'm not gonna use my song power for that. It was just one? Dude, do you have a death wish? I mean, props to that courage, but I don't know, you have to be pretty full of yourself to just be like, oh, there are 6 people. I can definitely best them. I also think we pretty much explored another random encounter. But I mean, we take all the XP we can get.
I got this.
Okay.
Can we retreat already?
Just some insects and a spider. Oh, come on. Sneak attack, run away. I wonder where all those spiders are coming from. I wonder if that's just a loot location or a real one. Is this a real location or is it fake? Oh.
They will against our resolve.
Oh. Level 5 and level 4. Okay. Sounds like we should actually prepare what we do. Let's focus on him, because he has way less HP. Try to get him to sleep.
Did I mess up again? The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Yeah. Oh, it's even more. He's level 9. And I'm not sure if Seelah's attacking or just walking into a shelf. Let's try to heal Woljif. That was 16 damage with one hit. That's almost his max HP. But he also got quite some negative levels. Oh well.
Into the fray!
I'm afraid Woljif is our character who usually dies. Happens. I mean, we're going back to the Defender's Heart soon, so... Yeah, come on. I mean, look at that. Everyone else took like barely any damage. Like, only just Seelah and just 7. And Woljif took like, I don't know, a lot. Okay, thankfully the negative levels seem to be just temporary. So we don't have to cure them or something. Yeah.
Can't make the demons wait.
I think Bitswas are really disgusting. And I have to say, I'm disappointed that we can't loot any... Ah, okay, it was just the first room. Just wanted to say, I'm really disappointed that we can't
Here we go again.
loot any wine.
Restless. I wonder why.
Yes.
Before we continue, let's just heal up a little.
Beautiful.
I found.
Now, still no wine. I stand by my disappointment. Okay. Let's just see if we have like any equipment or I don't know, rings or something we can give to Woljif so he's a bit higher armor class. I don't think so. Let's see that we buy something for him. Because I mean, armor class 17 is 28. Is well, it's okay. I mean, our mages have less. So many random encounters.
You can handle them, right?
And we're even ambushed. But I mean, at least they don't seem to be any real danger. I think another thing to remember is to remember casting mage armor. Because I'm a bit used to it by how it works in D&D. And that works differently, because there it sets your base armor class to 13 and you get your usual bonus. But here it gives a +4 bonus to AC, so it's useful for everyone, I think. Why shouldn't it be? Yeah. So it's also something I could cast on Woljif to just boost his AC a little bit. But hey, I'm just presenting this idea and I'm pretty sure I will just forget it. We'll see. And we are fatigued, so it's perfect for rest. But let's just talk to Arabeth beforehand. I don't think she will rat out her own informant.